Welcome everyone to day 3. Happy December 3rd. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me again today. We are going to go for an upper body session for your short video today, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think and how you get on, and let's get started. Okay, we're going to turn over so that we're in a 4-point kneel, with your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. From there, we're going to start with a scapular push-up. By inhaling, keeping the arms straight, you're just going to lower the chest so that your shoulder blades draw together. And as you exhale, push into your fingers to lift the chest, spine lifts through the shoulder blades draw apart. Inhale as you lower the chest. Exhale as you lift. Finding that protraction and contraction of the upper back. Starting to engage the core as we exhale, lift belly button to spine. Really nice, ensuring that your eye gaze stays down to keep the neck nice and long. We're just here for another 3, last 2, last 1, amazing job. Pushing all the way up by pressing into those fingers. We're going to turn our hands so that your fingers are pointing towards your knees. You're going to take a gentle rock back and forwards to warm up through the wrists. Just for another 3, last 2, last 1. Great. We're going to turn our hands so that your fingers are pointing forwards again, wrists under shoulders. You're going to take your right hand and on an inhale, feed it under your left arm. Lowering that right shoulder as much as you can. If you can, tap that mat. And as you exhale, lift that right hand, opening up the chest, right fingertips along to the sky. Inhale, again that right arm feeds under the left. Exhale as you lift, opening up the chest. We'll just go for 2 more. Warming up through the upper back, through the shoulders, keeping the hips nice and still as you reach up for that last time. On this side, exhale. Before lowering that right hand down, left hand feeds under the right arm as you inhale, lower that shoulder. Exhale as you lift, hips stay still, open out that chest. Inhale as you feed it under the right. Exhale as you lift. Just 2 more on this side. Really nice. Last reach under. Last reach, open out that chest. Amazing, lower that hand down. From there, we're going to step our knees away from us. From there, we're going to shuffle our knees back so that they're not under our hips anymore. You're going to then drop your knees to find this modified plank, so that you're in this diagonal from your knees to the top of your head. But you don't want to sink through the hips so that you're sinking through and arching the back, but stay lifted to engage that core. Fingers press into the mat to stay lifted through the chest. Your hands can widen slightly to the edge of your mat. We're going to take an inhale as we bend the elbows out wide, finding that push up. And as you exhale, lift all the way up from your core, from your chest. Inhale on the way down, exhale, belly button to spine as you lift. Super strong, feeling that upper body do the work as you push into the mat to lift Finding those push-ups. Ensuring that you're not leading from the neck or dropping the neck, but stay lifted, keep the neck long. And you want to keep your hips where they are, so we don't want to tuck the tailbone. Keeping your hips where they are, we don't want to point the tailbone out, but keep it tucked. Maintain that neutral spine as you lower. Amazing job, you got this. We're just here for another 5. If you want the challenge, can you hold it as low as possible? For 3, for 2, and 1. Amazing job. Knees out wide, hands walk forwards as you sit back in that child's pose, rolling out the wrists if you need to, releasing through the upper back. When you're ready, slowly coming up, we're going to lie all the way down on our stomachs now on the mat. Arms long in front of us, legs nice and long. If it doesn't feel good for your back, your lower back, you can always bend through the knees if that feels better for your back. If not, you've got those legs long. We're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, can you lift up the left arm, keeping the neck long, opening up the chest. And as you inhale, lower back down, eye gaze down. Exhale, right arm lifts. Inhale, lower. Exhale as you lift, belly button to spine. Even though we're lying on our stomachs, you can still engage the core, engaging the upper back as we lift. If your legs are straight out in front of you, you can try adding that opposite leg as you lift, squeezing those glutes. Super strong, but remember you can keep those knees bent if that doesn't feel good for your back. If you want a more challenging option, you can try lifting both arms with both legs. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. Or just stick with the arms if your legs are in that bent, knees into the mat. Really good. For that final challenge, if you would like to hold at the top the next time you lift, nice deep breaths. Can you exhale, bring the arms by your sides. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lift the chest. Just for 4, for 3, for 2, last 1. Amazing job. Rest your head on your hands. You can bend through the knees, take a gentle rock side to side if that feels good for your back. Nice deep breaths. When you're ready, we'll just go for one more exercise on that upper body in this lying position. From there, again, your arms are going to straighten out in front of you. We don't need the legs this time, so you can keep them long or bend through the knees, feet glued together, whatever feels good for your back. We're going to lift up on an inhale, and as you exhale, bend the elbows out wide, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And as you inhale, head can come down, arms lengthen. Exhale to lift, working into the upper back. To exhale, drawing the shoulder blades together. Amazing job. Exhale, belly button to spine as you lift. Super, super strong. You've got this. Remember, those knees can be bent or legs can be straight out onto that mat. See if you can lift up even higher. Next time we lift up, if you want the challenge, we're holding. Nice deep breath. See if you can lift up even higher, tiny pulses. Just for 3, for 2, last one, amazing job. Press your hands into the mat, knees nice and wide, finding that child's pose as you sit back on those hips. You can gently walk your hands to the left side to release through the right side of your upper back. And then gently walk your hands to the middle and then over to the right to release through the left side of your upper back. And then slowly back to the center, slowly lifting up nice and tall. Sitting on your heels, we'll take a roll out of those shoulders. Feeling those muscles in the upper back. Amazing job. We'll lift up the arms, and as you exhale, reach over to one side. Inhale to lift. Exhale, other side. Inhale to lift. Roll back those shoulders. We'll extend our arms out to the side, bringing one elbow, joining the other one to release through the shoulders. Nice deep breaths. And then extend the arms out. Changing sides, elbows connect as we release through the other shoulder. And then open up the arms, hands to your chest. Thank you so much. Well done, you did amazing, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.